Hi all, in this video we'll see Java part 8. As part of this video we are going to see abstract class, interface, method overloading and method overriding. First we'll see one by one. So what is abstract class? A class that is declared with abstract keyword is known as abstract class. It can have abstract and non-abstract methods. So what do you mean by abstraction? Abstraction is a process of hiding the implementation details and showing only functionality to the user. Abstraction types. So abstraction can be achieved using abstract class and using interface. So a class which is declared with abstract keyword is now known as abstract class. It will have abstract and non-abstract methods. So method is declared with abstract keyword is also called abstract method. The process of hiding the implementation is known as abstraction. Abstraction can be achieved using abstract class and interface. Okay. So abstract classes represent generic concept, thus they cannot be instantiated, being created to be subclassed. Their members include field properties and abstract or concrete methods. Abstract methods do not have implementation and must be implemented by concrete subclasses. Abstract classes must be declared with abstract keyword. Abstract methods must also be declared with abstract keyword. So last points we already seen. So abstract methods do not have implementation. It's all empty methods. So we cannot instantiate this. Okay, without instantiate, how to use all these things we'll see by taking one example. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll take a package called abstraction. So I'll go here, inside the abstraction I'll create a class called vehicle. Okay, and this is abstract class, right? So this is abstract class. Okay, we'll finish. So then I don't need public static void main. So it's an abstract class. So abstract class will contain non-implemented methods and implemented methods both. But what is the use? So you are building a big application. So here you are building a vehicle. You are constructing a vehicle. You are creating a vehicle. So at this point of time, you do not have any big picture in the future what you are going to do with this vehicle. You are going to create a car, a jeep or something else, we don't know, but we planned that we are going to create a vehicle. Okay, so that vehicle will have these many features. So I should not miss that features. Because of that, I'll write everything here. So in the future, when you're doing the actual implementation, I'll not miss these things. So for that, what you can do, so you know that we are going to do a vehicle with some seats. It will have some seats. For that reason, I'll say public void seats. Okay, I'm having seats in that. Without seat, how you sit on that vehicle? So I don't know. That is the reason I am confident about that. I am going to put some seats. So I'll write some logic for this. So this is a 4-seat vehicle. Okay. So I have a clear picture that I am going to create a 4-seat vehicle in the future. For that I implemented public void wheels is out, and I am very much confident that this is a 4-wheel vehicle. Okay, these both are I am very much confident. But coming to the next options, this is just an example, right? Gears, vehicle gears. I don't know. I can create a vehicle with gears or without gears. Without gears means auto gear. I am not very sure what kind of vehicle I am going to build with these 4 seats, 4 wheels. So I do not have that picture. That is the reason what I'll do. I'll create an abstract method now. Abstract void gears. If I try to implement this, it will give me error. So abstract will not have any methods. Remove method body. So you will do like this. No body will be there for abstract methods. I need gears, but what kind of gears I don't know. 5 gear, 7 gears, auto gear, I don't know. But I should not miss this one. So that is the reason what you will do, you will create abstract methods. And the same way, abstract void AC option. I don't know what kind of vehicle I will build in the future. With AC, without AC, I am not very sure. So, but I should not miss. So that is the reason I am saying abstract void AC option. So this is fine. Now I will come to the actual implementation. So I will create, now I decided after some time, so I am going to create a car. In the initial stage I don't know what I am going to do. Now I am doing a car. So I will create a class here. So this car, I need seats, wheels, gears, AC option. These are already available with me, right? So why to create again? Right, we already seen in the inheritance. So I'll extend it. Okay, I'll extend that vehicle. Extends vehicle. Okay. When I say extends vehicle, I'm getting some error. Previously when I'm extending, I do not get any error. But here I'm getting an error. What is that? Okay, we'll do that. We'll say car C is equals to new car. Okay, and C dot AC option, C dot wheels, C dot gears, C dot AC option. So I got everything. Still I am getting error. Why? So here these are unimplemented methods. In the gears, what it will happen? Whether it is a manual gear, auto gear, 5 gear, 7 gear, I don't know. What about AC option? It's a AC vehicle or non-AC vehicle? We should say now. The reason is I am going to create a car now. I should be very clear now what I am going to do. Whether I am going to put what kind of gears, whether I am giving AC option or not. So for that reason, we need to implement these methods now. So when you run this, you see add unimplemented methods. When I click on this, you see that override void gears, override void AC option. It is giving me this. Now you write the logic what you want to write. Right. So you have to implement. It will forcefully made you to implement. I can leave like this empty. Okay, but I can leave like this empty. But you need to write that method public void gears, void AC option. Now here you will have your own implementation. What is that? This is a manual gear vehicle. This is a manual gear vehicle. Coming to the AC option, I will not put anything. The reason is this is not a AC option vehicle. I am not giving any AC option. So I will leave like that. Okay, now error guns. So when I run this now, you see, this is four-wheel vehicle, this is manual gear. Oh, I called AC option 2 times. So one more is what? Seats. Right. When I run this now, I'll get three things. You see, this is a four-wheel vehicle, this is a manual gear vehicle, this is seat, four-seat vehicle. But coming to the AC option, I'm not giving any AC option, so I'll not implement that. Implement means I'll not write the logic for that. Right. This is the advantage of abstract class. If you do not have any picture, so we'll give something like this abstract methods. While really implementing, we need to implement those methods. We cannot avoid. It will forcefully ask you to do that. Okay, and this is called abstract class. So this is abstract class, which is mentioned with using abstract, and this is concrete class, where you are exactly implementing all these things, right? That is called concrete class. In the concrete class, you need to implement these options. Okay, this is all about abstract class and abstract methods. Okay, now we'll see the next one. What is that? Interface. An interface defines a contract that a class needs to conform to. An interface defines a list of methods that need to be implemented but does not define the method's implementation. An interface needs to be declared using the interface keyword. Methods of an interface are always public. In the class definition, we need to use implements keyword to implement the interface. Interface is pure abstract class. Okay, interface is also a kind of contract. You need to follow the same thing. To get that, we need to use implements keyword. So interface is a pure abstract class. Okay, all the methods inside the interface are public. Okay, so now we'll see by taking one example, same example. Okay, we'll take the same example and again we'll see. So I'll create a package, new class. What I'll do is interface demo. Okay, you see, if you use interface, it's a default keyword, so it is giving me error, interface demo. So it's a class, right? Sorry, control X, cancel. I'll create first package. Done. I'll take the same example once again, vehicle. So vehicle, I'm saying this is interface. Do we have any option to create interface? You see that interface. So interface, I'll name it as same vehicle. Okay, finish. So public interface. So the same way, it's like abstract, but in the abstract you will have normal methods and abstract methods. Here everything is a pure abstract, but no need to mention abstract. We cannot write void seats. If I try to implement something, you see that it will give me error. Remove, change seats to default and remove method body. You see that method body it is removing. So no need to mention public. By default everything is public, right? So that is the reason. So void wheels, void gears, void AC option. Right, everything is dummy. So I'm giving a contract that when you building a vehicle, you need to follow these methods. We need to implement these methods without fail. Right. So now what I'll do? Now I'll create a car. Okay, I'll create a car now. So what I'll do, right click, new class, I'll name it as this is economy car. So this is economy car. Now how you will get this? You need to use, if it is a class, you need to use extends. If it is a interface, you need to use implements. Implements vehicle. So it will ask us to add unimplemented methods. So all 4 methods came. Right. All 4 methods came here. So now what I'll do? I'll say S out 4 wheels. Okay. Here what I'll do? S out also 4 wheels or more than that. Also 4 wheels. So here also you need to implement, you cannot avoid. Okay. S out manual gears as it is normal economy car. I'll write here S out no AC as it is economy car. So now what I'll do, I'll create an object for this. EC is equal to new economy car, EC dot seats, EC dot wheels, EC dot gears, EC dot AC option. Right. When I execute this now, it will give me 4 wheels. Again 4 wheels, 4 wheels. It is 4 seats. Typo 4 seats. Right. 4 seats, 4 wheels, manual gears, no AC. So if it is an interface, you need to implement all the methods which are there in the interface. So you will not miss anything. It's a kind of contract that when you building a car, you need to follow the contract which is there in the vehicle. Okay. In the same way, tomorrow if I am building another car, it's a luxury car. In the luxury car also I'll implement vehicle. So obviously it will ask me to add unimplemented methods. So out, I'll say this is 7-seat vehicle. Right, as a luxury car, 7 seats. So again, wheels might be 4 wheels, same 4 wheels. And then what I'll do, gears, this is auto gear, auto gears. So here S out AC option as a luxury car. So now what I'll do, I'll create an object for this. LC dot AC option, LC dot seats, LC dot wheels, LC dot gears. Right. Now when I execute this, you see AC, 7 seats, 4 wheels, auto gears. So I may build a different kind of vehicles now onwards, but there is a contract that we need to follow. Tomorrow 9-seat vehicle, 10-seat vehicle, 20-seat vehicle, 8 wheels, manual gears, auto gears, AC option. I'll not miss all these things, but there is a contract called vehicle. This is the advantage when you create an interface while implementing it is very easy as to will not miss anything. Okay, so it's pure abstract class. The reason is all the methods are abstract and will not implement anything, right? Will not implement even single method. But coming to this, we have two methods implemented, two methods left. This is called abstract. If you have everything not implemented, anything is not implemented, that is called interface, pure abstract class called interface. Okay, this is all about interface. Now we'll look into the next one. This is method overloading. If a class has multiple methods with the same name but different in parameters, called method overloading. Same method name with different parameters is called method overloading is thing. Method overloading increases the readability of the program. Different ways to overload a method: by changing the number of arguments, by changing the data type. Both the ways you can achieve the method overloading. So we have something to remember. So this is method other concept. So first we will see method overloading, then we'll see other topic, method overloading. So we'll go to Eclipse and we'll create a package called polymorphism. This concept is called polymorphism. The same name with different purposes, right? That is called polymorphism. So inside this I'll create a class called, what name I can give? I'll give method overloading demo. Okay, method overloading demo. Okay, public static void main finish. So now, as we discussed, same method with the same name, public void add int a comma int b. So s out a plus b. Okay, now if I try to do the same thing, public void add int x comma int y, s out x plus y. So I'm getting an error now. Okay, I'm getting an error. The reason is everything is same, duplicate method. Public void add two integers, right? Variable name may be different, here xy, there ab, but same kind of data. So it is replica of the same thing. So you already have a method. Why to create a same method with the same signature? Signature means with the same data types, parameters. So that time, this is called what? Duplicate. But method overloading means same name, everything is same, but parameters are different. Okay, parameters are different. So now what I can do? Int z plus z. Okay, now add two integers. Here add 3 integers, my requirement. So according to that, if I give add 2 numbers, add 3 numbers, I can give something like that. But readability will not be there. If tomorrow, if you want to see where are the add methods, you need to look into all the methods. Okay, that is the issue. Now this is called add method overloaded. Here the add method overloaded. Here with 2 parameters, here with 3 parameters. This is called method overloading. So while calling I'll create a object for this. Method overloading is equals to new method overloading. So mo dot, if I say add, you see that it is giving me two methods. So by looking into the parameters, you can decide that which one you need. Okay, I want to add only two. Right, I want to add only two. Okay, you can take two parameters method. I want to add three parameters. You can take three parameters method. Right, but you have add method, you can come to know. If I write add two methods, three methods add, something like that, then you will get confused. If some other people also, they'll create an object, they'll say dot, then they'll come to know the methods easily. If you write, you may remember, but somebody is using the same class. If you say mo dot, then they'll come to know that okay, add, there are two adds, one is with two parameters, one is with three parameters, overloaded methods. Right, so now what I'll do, I'll take 4, 5, just an example. Then I'll say mo dot add three numbers, 1, 5, so 9. Right, when I run this now, you see 9 and 15. So we achieved method overloading with different parameters. What is there here? By changing the number of arguments, by changing the data type. Okay, by changing the data type also. How you can do that? Public void add, I'll say string first name, string last name. Is out first name is last name. Okay, same method name. Now same number of arguments. Here also 2, here also 2. Previously when I give 2 arguments, it is saying some error, duplicate methods. But here same method name, 2 arguments, here also 2 arguments. But why I'm not getting error now? Right, this is another way of overloading by changing the data type. Now I changed the data type into to string. If both are integer, then there is a duplicate, but here to string. And I can say one is integer also. It should not be the same replica. That's it. That is the difference. Right. Now what I'll do? Say mo dot add. Now my intention is Peter Parker. Okay. When I run this, you see that 9, 15 and Peter Parker. For each and every, the same add method. I am using the same add method with different parameters, different data types. So this is called method overloading. Okay. Now we'll see one more topic called in the polymorphism. We have one more thing that is called method overriding. If subclass has the same method as declared in the superclass is known as method overloading. In superclass you have a method called ABC. You extended that superclass. In the subclass also you created one more method called ABC. That method is called overriding method. Overridden method. This concept is called overriding. For example, if subclass provides the specific implementation of that method that has been provided by one of its parent class is known as method overriding. Method overriding is used to provide specific implementation of a method that is already provided by its parent class. Method overriding is used for runtime polymorphism. Methods must have same name as in the parent class. Methods must have same parameters as in the parent class. Okay, it should be same replica. Okay, kind of opposite to method overloading. In the method overloading, we cannot use the same name with same kind of parameters, right? But here the same concept, same replica you need. Okay, advantage of method overriding is that the class can give its own implementation, means its own specific implementation to inherited method without even changing the parent class code. Okay. We have seen so many things, but we'll see everything by taking one example. Okay. I'll go to Eclipse. To achieve this, we need two classes, right? Parent class, child class. So I'll create two classes. Class method overloading parent class. Method overriding, not overloading, parent class. Just an example. Finish. I'll create one more class. Method overriding child class. Finish. So now I'll go to the method overriding parent class. So here what I did, public void sample method. Okay. So what I'm doing here, int a comma int b. Here s out a plus b. Okay. There is a method called sample method, that is integer a, integer b. Otherwise I'll take it as add only. No, sample method only. Will tell you why. Some dummy name. And I have one more method here. Parent method. So s out. This is my parent method. Okay. So now what you are doing, you are creating an object for this. Sample method 2, 5. Okay. When I run this, it will give me 7. So till here it is very common. When you go to the child class now, method overriding child class, what I'll do here, public void own method. I'm just giving some dummy name. So this is my own method. Okay, this is my own method. Apart from that, I am extending this. Okay, extends method overriding parent class. Okay. There may be some typo. Okay, but I am taking this one. Okay, method overriding. So I am missing I. Okay, whatever it may be, method overriding parent class. Now I'll implement the same method which is there in the parent class. What is that? Public void sample method. Okay, so here int a comma int b. S out, I'll say a star b. I am multiplying these two numbers. Okay. Now what I'll do, I'll create an object. MOC is equals to new MOC. So now I'll take everything, MOC dot parent method, MOC dot my own method, MOC dot sample method 3, 7, something like that. So now tell me, this sample method is coming from parent class or this class? when you say control click, you see that it is going here only in the same class. So it is child class. So when I execute this now, you see 21, 3 into 7, 21, right? It is executing the same class method, but the sample method is there available in the parent class also, and I am calling this. So why it is taking this method, right? So I will comment this. Okay. Now when I run this now, see I'm not getting any error. I remove that method commented, even though I'm not getting any error. Now if I say control click, you see that it is going to the parent class. Okay. Now when I execute this, it will give me 10. You see, in the sample method what I am doing, a plus b in the parent class. So this is 3 plus 7, 10. If I uncomment this, when I run this now, 21. What is happening? So in the parent class, you have a method with some signature. The same replica you are using in your child class. I am saying parent child means already there is a relation between these two using extends keyword, right? So, but I need a same method with the same type of parameters, but the implementation is different. You see that there I am adding the two numbers, here I am multiplying two numbers. My own implementation I need now. But I feel the method name should be sample method. It is very opt. Okay. So I used the same method which is there in the parent class. I used the same parameters which is having the parent class, same replica. So this sample method is overridden now. Okay. And it will have its own implementation. Clear? This is called overriding. If you need same method with different implementation in the child class, so they will implement something like this. So what will happen when it comes here? First it will look into the same class for this method. If this method is available in the same class, first priority will goes to within the class. If it is not finding here, it will go and check in its parent class. If it finds there, it will execute that. So that is second priority. The first priority goes its own class. That is the reason when I uncomment this, it is executing this method. When I comment this, it is executing its parent class method. Okay, this concept is called method overriding. Okay, so this advantage of method overriding is that the class can give its own specific implementation to a inherited method without even changing the parent class code. So to achieve A star B, I am not going to the parent class, I am not changing plus to star. There in the parent class, plus is there. Here I am using the overriding and implementing, so I am implementing my own specific implementation with the same two variables a comma b. Okay, this is called method overriding. Okay, that's all in this video. Thank you.